All right, J-Rod, today we are installing the all-new WHD.9813 Soundstream Radio.
Yep.
Let's see it, my man.
All right, let's make it happen.
So the first step is removing the windshield screws here.
Yep. We're going to pull the two outside screws, leave the center one in for last. Easiest way to make sure you aren't going to lose your fairing.
Leaving the center one in, saving that for last so that you don't drop your outer fairing. Removing the screws down low. The upper and then the lower. So he pulled the windshield out but left the screw in. Now the screw comes out. And the outer fairing is off. Unplug the headlight. I mean, that was pretty simple. So we're doing this on a street glide, as you can see. There's the stock radio.
I'm just going to disconnect your antenna.
Disconnect the antenna.
Disconnect your plug right here.
The plug.
I'm going to pull the two 3/16 screws out of each side.
Oh yeah, I got a great shot of them right here. You can see those easily. There you go. So those two are out. Cash, he's trying to make an entrance. Cash wants to be in the videos. All right, we got the two on this side. J-Rod, have you done one of these before?
Not of these radios. I've done tons of the old, or the other Soundstream with the big screen, but this is the first one of the new ones.
If you were to guess how many Soundstream radios you've installed, how many would it be?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. So you know a thing or two about installing Soundstream radios.
Yeah. Most definitely.
You would say maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Just maybe. All right. Here goes nothing. A little bit of wiggle job.
Oh yeah. You're gonna swing by for a river.
Some of the wires out of the way.
Finally eating now that you're not working here.
Pulling out the switch, pry bar, and just like that. So hold that up side by side with the new one. I just want a side by side comparison to show the before and after kind of look. So here's this. That doesn't have Apple CarPlay, does it?
No. That doesn't have anything.
Maybe radio,
Maybe.
if it still works.
Yeah. If you're lucky.
And here's the brand new WHD 9813 from Soundstream. You can see the size is largely the same, but the technology inside is high tech. It's all brand new technology.
All brand.
Cutting edge, one might say. All right, J-Rod, so is it a rear install or a front install?
It goes from the front end, or from the inner fairing side.
And I see it's got that nice rubber seal. Keep the water out as well. So I know sometimes you kind of have to wedge the mount brackets.
Yeah,
like you're doing.
So same thing as on the other radios.
Yep. Look at that. Minimalist, but just jam-packed with technology.
Oh,
So now what? You're just gonna
Yep, we're just gonna screw back in.
Screw back in.
Yep, exact same holes as OEM.
same screws, right?
Yeah.
So you got the holes aligned, and now you're not going to tighten it all the way. You're just going to kind of get a couple threads in, right?
Yeah, I kind of make them go maybe halfway, give or take. And then,
just in case you got to kind of wiggle it around.
yeah, because nothing ever, especially on these older bikes, nothing ever lines up quite right. So a little bit of a little encouragement is sometimes needed.
A little wiggle room.
Yeah.
So the first two are in, and now put the second two in.
Sometimes a Phillips head screwdriver or something like that, you can kind of get in here and carefully use it to align the holes. Don't pry on it too hard, you'll mess the threads up. But just a little bit of slight encouragement. All right, so we just got the last bolt in, so now we're gonna get everything hooked up and get it going back together.
All right, sounds good, buddy. So it comes with the harness, yeah?
Yep, got this harness that plugs.
It's just like the factory.
Well, this is this connector, and then you got this that plugs into your factory connector, just like that.
And that other connector would go to what, an amplifier if you had one?
No, so this would be your remote turn on for an amplifier, and then this would be for, on these bikes, if you got that 35 pin connector for your rears.
Got it.
On your ultras and stuff like that, that is what that connector is for.
So that all just tucks nicely kind of with the rest of the wire in there.
Yep. You can tuck just in there just like that.
I mean, we've been filming for like 5-10 minutes, and this, I mean,
Yeah, that's basically all it's all done.
yeah.
But you just plug your antenna back in, just like that. Tuck all your wires nice. And then there we go. So now let's throw the frame back in.
Let's do it. So you got any pro tips for getting this back on?
Not really. Street glide's pretty straightforward.
Just make sure you plug in your headlight.
Yeah, don't forget to plug in your headlight, because that sucks when you put it all back together and realize you didn't. Always going to start your first screw, just like that.
That'll hold the fairing on.
Yep, this will hold your fairing. Then you can kind of grab the windshield, pop the windshield in there, just like that. Snug it up a little.
2 on the right, 2 on the left.
Last one in there. That.
You really did make that look easy, bud. I think it's on the ground right there.
And the last screw. Just like that.
Is that it?
That's all there is to it.
That's all there is. All right. All right, it's all installed. Look at how clean that looks. Same size as the OEM radio. And look at that, works with hand controls right out of the box. Just a lot more technology packed into here. Apple CarPlay wireless, Android Auto wireless, touchscreen.